Sales forecasting. Included in this topics are: importance of sales forecasting, factors that affects sales forecasting, how to accurately forecast sales, methods and forecasting tools, and lastly its benefits. A sales forecast is a prediction of future sales revenue. Sales forecasts are usually based on historical data, industry trends, and the status of the current sales pipeline. Businesses use the sales forecast to estimate weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual sales totals. Is an estimation of sales volume that a company can expect to attain within the plan period. Sales forecast is the determination of a firm's share in the market under a specified future. Thus, sales forecasting shows the probable volume of sales. Importance of sales forecasting. By leveraging the right sales forecasting methods that suit the business, companies can spot potential threats and demand fluctuations while there is enough time to avoid and mitigate them. It gives the business the opportunity to understand what is going wrong and undertake a corrective course of action. How to accurately forecast sales. Number 1. Assess historical trends. Examine sales from the previous year. Break the numbers down by price, product, rep, sales period, and other relevant variables. Build those into a sales run rate, which is the amount of projected sales per sales period. This forms the basis of your sales forecast. 2. Incorporate changes. This is where the forecast gets interesting. After you have your basic sales run rate, you want to modify it according to a number of changes that you see coming. 3. Anticipate market trends. Now is the time to project all the market events you've been tracking. Will you or your competitors be going public? Do you anticipate any acquisitions? Will there be legislation that changes how your product is received? 4. Monitor competitors. You're likely doing this already, but take into account the products and campaigns of competitors, especially the major players in the space. Also check around to see if new competitors may be entering your market. 5. Include business plans. Add in all of your business strategic plans. Are you in growth mode? What are hiring projections for the year? New markets you're targeting? New marketing campaigns? How might all of these impact the forecast? Once you've quantified all of these things, build them into your forecast. You want everything to be itemized, so that you can understand the forecast in as granular a level as possible. Different stakeholders in the company will likely want to understand different aspects of the forecast, so it behooves you to be able to zoom in or out as far as needed. Here are the factors that affect sales forecast internally and externally. Changes in sales territory. If territory assignments are shuffled, boundaries are redefined, or a new sales territory management plan is introduced, there are chances of a temporary dip in sales. However, sales will bounce back to an even higher point once the company's sales representatives adjust to their new, optimized territories. Changes to compensation plan. If a company decides to make changes to its sales compensation plan or commission structure, it is likely to have an impact on the sales structure. For instance, if a company switches to a structure that rewards sales representatives for increasing revenue rather than closing more deals, their forecast should anticipate fewer new accounts with a focus on targeting higher value customers. Changes in the team size. When more sales representatives are hired, the company will expect a spike in sales as more people on the team are working to close deals. Likewise, as sales representatives quit or retire, there might be a dip in sales until a replacement is found. Changes to products or services. Whenever a business introduces a new revenue stream, releases highly anticipated features, or restructures how offerings are bundled or priced, the changes will impact their sales forecasting methods. If a new offering enables sales reps to speed up the sales cycle or increase their win rate, for instance, the sales forecasting methods used should reflect that positive gains. External factors are: market competition. The decisions and actions of your competitors can affect the outcome irrespective of the sales forecasting methods used. For example, if a major competitor of a company suddenly discounts their prices, that will impact their ability to sell at the current prices. Market changes in supply and demand. If companies don't pay attention to the changes around them, sales forecasting methods used can become ineffective. If there's a growing need for the company's product or service, that's a sign the business can be more optimistic in their sales forecast and projected growth, especially if there's a gap in market supply. Seasonality. Depending on what is being sold, a company's sales might naturally rise and fall during certain times of the year. This is different than market changes, as seasonal highs and lows occur on a cyclical basis. Since seasonality is reasonably easy to predict, it should be factored into the sales forecasting methods in order to avoid skewing the results. The rate of inflation. For long-term forecasting, in particular potential inflation, and how it will affect costs and pricing strategies need to be accounted for. Here are the tools you can use in sales forecasting. CRM software combines the storage and retrieval power of a database with dedicated sales tools that help reps close deals. Excel. If your company is just starting out or only has a few products, spreadsheet software like Excel should suffice for building your sales forecast. For a cheap tool, it's flexible, conditional, and you can build great charts. But it's also time-consuming and easy to make errors in, so it may not work for a larger operation. Sales analytics platforms. Sales analytics tools combine data from many products and services, build forecasts, and give you deep analytics. Plus, many also have helpful graphs and charts built in. Dedicated analytics tools also have the advantage of staying updated in real time. Lead scoring tools. Lead scoring tools help you work out which prospects are worth targeting for sales and what priority to give them. Project management tools with resource allocation. Follow-through is the most important part of your sales cycle and is the only way to build strong customer relationships. Project management tools help your team stay on task and ensure that the team has the resources to complete the project. Accounting software. If all you want is a new revenue forecast, more basic tools are fine. But the value of a sale depends not just on the size of the deal, but the costs it creates elsewhere in the business. The benefits of sales forecasting are: 1. Provides forecast for raw materials. 2. Easy risk management and business planning. 3. Management of cash flow and utilization of the company's resources. And it identify early warning signs for the long-term goals of the company.